Órale, Cholo Choco, los tres chingones boxing shots, all the chingones y chingonas. All right, man. So, over the weekend, across the pond, baby, we had a heavyweight showdown with Fabio Wardley against Justice Hooney. I'll be honest, I don't know who these dudes are. I don't think I've ever heard of them. I think I've heard of Hooney before. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Nonetheless, these two guys went at it, and it was a pretty damn good fight, man. A little bit one-sided. Wardley, who's the hometown guy, um, had some good first three rounds. I think I gave him to Wardley. I'm like, okay, all right, not to say that Hooney wasn't in the fight the first three rounds because he was, but you could see that Wardley he was getting the better of Hooney, and that was it. This was a 12 round fight, and outside of the first three rounds, it just seemed like Wardley just, kind of fell off, man. And Hooney, he really started picking it up. Actually had Wardley dazed, I think like in the fourth round, going up against the ropes and stuff. I was just like, wow, you know what? I think Hooney's gonna finish him. And from then on out, from the fourth round all the way to the 10th round, in my opinion, it was all Justice Hooney. I thought he was, I don't know if I want to say dominating the fight, but he was definitely winning the fight. Um, Wardy's face was a little busted up, not too badly, but you could see the effects on his face. And it was crazy because Hooney, he looked still kind of fresh. He didn't really look beat up. He looked, yeah, of course, he was sweating, but he looked pretty fresh. It looked like he just got a warm up, and I'm like, all right, he's in the fight. Maybe he had like a little bit of a mouse under his left eye, but um, Wardley, he was a little beat up, a little banged up, and then comes the 10th round. This was a 12 round fight, and Hooney is going after Wardley in the middle of the ring, going to the body. And then when he tries to throw a right to the top, Wardley slips that right, gets out of the way, and lands a right of his own flush, cleanly, knocking Hooney down. Now, there's controversy all over this. I didn't really dig that much into it because the cameras right away started showing Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn for some odd reason while Hooney was still on the canvas. Like, don't switch the camera angle, dog. Like, what are you doing? Show the action in the ring. Is he going to get back up? But it's like as soon as he hit the canvas, then the camera angle is showing Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn, like, oh, their reaction. Like, no, man, the guy's on the ground. I want to see the count. So anyway, the referee waves it off. Apparently, there's controversy that the referee only counted to five. Now, I will say when the camera did go back to the ring, Hooney was up on his feet. But while he was getting up on his feet, the referee waved it off. People are saying that he only counted to five. I don't know. I did not do that much digging into it. Um, whether he did or didn't, not sure. But Wardley did crack him with a good one, and a fight that Wardley was losing. In my opinion, he was losing. I gave him the first three rounds, maybe even only the first two rounds. I'm not even really sure, somewhere around there. But Hooney, I really thought if he did not make the 10 count, if he did not make the 10 count, then obviously the referee has to wave it off. That being said, if he was up on his feet, I think you should give him the chance, especially for the fact that he was winning the fight. But nonetheless, by the way, what venue was this fight at? Because a lot of the fans were wearing raincoats, a lot of panchos out there. But nonetheless, look, entertaining. It was a fun fight. I didn't really know who these dudes were. They went in there and they went at it. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it. I don't know if anybody else saw it, but it was a good one. Cholo, trucker los tres chingones, boxing shots, all the chingones, chingonas. Catch you guys all next round.